Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for day 2 of California Wildlife Day. We're so happy we get to spend 2 full days with you, with our experts, artists, and all of you. There's so much that we have in store for you today. We'll be talking about the condors, hearing from the science side and the indigenous wisdom about the condors. We'll be talking and hearing from artists. So you can do some nature journaling. There's more poetry on deck. There's so many activities and experts you can hear from. And of course, don't miss our closing panel today on the young professionals in climate leadership. That's going to be our final panel of the day. And then we'll be closing out the day with lots of love to everyone who came out for our 2-day event at California Wildlife Day. Thanks for being here.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jimmy Panetta, the U.S. representative for our home on the Central Coast. Let me start off by thanking the Carmel River Watershed Conservancy and the Monterey Peninsula Regional Park District for including me in California Wildlife Day. This year's theme of cultivating resilience in a changing climate could not have been more relevant to who we are as a community. See, having grown up here in Carmel Valley and spending my summer weekdays as a kid and with my brothers swimming and, screwing around in the Carmel River, and then on the weekends with our parents driving down the coast to Big Sur, you sort of just grow to love this place that we call home. And of course, respect and value the environmental beauty that we have here on the Central Coast. However, now living and working here and raising 2 daughters here, you also realize how fragile that beauty can be. From sea level rise to devastating wildfires to storms and flooding that cause significant damage to our roads, our homes, our economy, and our way of life, we here on the Central Coast see firsthand just how important it is to ensure that our beautiful lands and wildlife are properly protected in the face of the climate crisis. So as a local boy, but also as a federal legislator, curbing the impacts of this crisis and keeping our home protected is one of my main priorities. That's why I'm proud to be part of a Congress that held over 100 hearings on the climate crisis. It's why this term, with my work on the Ways and Means Committee, we're going to pass a massive climate-oriented infrastructure bill that has lots of green energy tax credits, investment in research and development for cheaper renewables and longer energy storage, and of course, stronger and more resilient power grids. It's why I'll continue to work on legislation to reduce risk of fires in our federal forests with more reforestation projects, more investment in Forest Service personnel, and a reasonable and practical way to clear dead fuels to prevent wildfires. But our work in Congress doesn't stop there. We were proud to support and pass the Great American Outdoors Act that protects the Land and Water Conservation Fund, which supports, creates, and protects green and open spaces. And I gotta tell you, as I record this video, my House colleagues and I are preparing to pass the Protect America's Wilderness and Public Lands Act this week. That's legislation that would protect and expand recreational access to millions of acres across the American West and help surrounding local communities. Speaking of local, now as a proud Carmel High Padre, I am aware that monarch butterflies are the symbol of Pacific Grove. Nevertheless, you need to know that monarchs are also extremely essential as pollinators to our agriculture and the prettiest and most magnificent insect on the Central Coast. However, they are also on the verge of extinction. That's why I authored a bill to study and protect the western monarch butterfly, something that really is so brilliant, but it is so brittle. That's right, just like our environment. That's why it's up to all of us on the Central Coast and coast to coast across our country to ensure that we fulfill our obligation to protect and preserve what we have in our environment. I really feel that by living up to that responsibility, just like all of you are doing, we'll fulfill our goal of giving back to our community and also paying it forward for our posterity. Thanks for everything you do. See you soon.
Hi, I'm Supervisor Mary Adams. I represent the 5th District here in Monterey County, and I welcome you to California Wildlife Day. This is a terrific day, and it happens every year on the equinox, the spring equinox. And what we do at this time of year is we renew our commitment to ensuring that we can preserve open spaces and that we protect endangered species. I've been so very busy with so many different things this year, but one of the things that I know I will always pay attention to is the wonderful place where we live. There are so many wonderful things that we have here at our availability. Most of them have to do with the beauty of nature that we are able to experience. When we celebrate California Wildlife Day, we have to give a special thanks to former Senator Bill Monning and to our current Assemblyman Mark Stone. They were the ones that passed the resolution to celebrate California Wildlife Day statewide. And right here, we're celebrating it today here in the Carmel Valley. It's an honor to have so many passionate individuals and groups who work throughout Monterey County to ensure that we do protect the wildlife that we have. I had the opportunity a couple of weeks ago to go out to an area that's called the Conservancy for the Range of the Condor, and hiked to some beautiful places in the Upper Carmel Valley with the incredible Don Gruber. We hiked through places that I know few of us have the opportunity to see. It took a little bit of time to get there because a lot of the hiking was uphill, but it was a wonderful way to get to see this beautiful part of nature with some of the beautiful vistas and some wildlife that deserves to be protected. It's just beautiful. I'm looking forward to the spring equinox of 2022, when we might be able to celebrate and gather in person. Health and wellness are so critical to our residents that we have to make sure that we continue to have access to all of the residents so that we can protect wild spaces and conserve the environment in which we all can and should enjoy. As we struggle through the limitations that we are with the pandemic, COVID, boy, it's really trying to make a mess of us, but I feel that we're moving forward. And as we have the opportunity here in Monterey County to just look at so many of the beautiful places that we have, so many of the safe places that we have to be outdoors, to be safe outdoors, and to walk and to breathe and to look at the beautiful spots that we have. Those are the things that we should really be thankful for. So I want to give a special thank you to Beverly Iyer, who is the creator of California Wildlife Day, to Abby Bean, the executive director and website manager for the Carmel River Watershed Conservancy, to Marie Butcher, who's the outreach coordinator for the Conservancy, and especially to Lauren Latondra, the president of the Carmel River Watershed Conservancy. Without these terrific people, these wonderful volunteers, we wouldn't be able to celebrate in the way that we do. So thank you so much for allowing me to welcome you to this day. I hope you have a terrific time, and I should be able to join you because I've got the hat. Thanks. Enjoy the day.
On behalf of the Esalen Tribe of Monterey County, I am honored to welcome the first day of spring and the California Wildlife Day in the direction of the East. The East is the direction of new beginnings, of purification, of starting our lives each morning with the acknowledgement of gratitude for our lives here in Carmel Valley. Prayer of resilience and value. Mak pita ana use mak mi siushin mak roteki shurururu. Mak pita ana use mak mi siushin mak roteki shurururu. Mak pita ana use mak nisi ushin. Mak roteki shururu.
Hi, I'm Jackie Nelson with the Monterey Peninsula Regional Park District. Welcome to California Wildlife Day. Have you ever had a dream? Do you think dreams come true? This event in recognizing California's wildlife is a dream come true. It's about a group of people, a small 1 or 2 individuals having a dream and then working within the community, just like any community, working together to make that dream come true. And you'll hear throughout the day some of those stories about preserving wildlife and recognizing the importance of it. And hopefully through California Wildlife Day, you'll grow to have an appreciation for all of California's wildlife and the habitats that they live in, because it's really important. We hope that you have a great day